Synopsis of the Books of the Bible. Psalms. By JND Darby. All Scripture is given by inspiration of God, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. 2 Timothy 3 verses 16 and 17. Synopsis of the Books of the Bible. By John Nelson Darby. Psalms 84. Jehovah's courts and the way there. Psalm 84 contemplates the blessedness of going up to the courts of Jehovah, yet, in the figurative allusion to the road thither, refers to the path of tears which his people have had to tread towards their blessings. Thus it has a full moral force and is instructive for Christians as for Jews. In Psalm 63 the people cast out were longing for God himself, and found, in spite of all, even in the dry and thirsty land, marrow and fatness in him. In this psalm, it is the joys of his house that occupy their soul, as entering into the enjoyment of covenant blessings. Not but that the living God is longed for, but it is in his courts. Blessed are they that dwell in thy house, they will be still praising thee. Brought in there, such is the blessing. They will have naught to do but praise. This is the first great theme of blessing. It is a blessing, perfect and complete in its nature. It is at the end. But there is the way. Blessed is he whose strength is in Jehovah, in whose heart are the known ways that lead to the house. This characterizes the state of soul, their strength in Jehovah, their heart in the ways that lead to him. This path of blessing is through trial, for hence is the need for strength. And the way is loved and taken, whatever it may be, that leads to him. They pass through the vale of tears, it becomes a well to them, for by these things men live, and in all these things is the life of the Spirit. Besides, from on high, the rain fills the pools in that thirsty land. They use their strength, no doubt. It is put to the test, but they renew it, go from strength to strength, till all appear before God in Zion. They are praying people. Dependence is exercised in confidence in grace. Jehovah's anointed, now the link between him and his people. The covenant name here is again introduced, Jehovah of hosts, God of Jacob. He is his people's shield, they seek that he should look upon his anointed. This was now the link between Jehovah and his people, not the law they had broken. They appear before God in Zion. But that is the place of royal deliverance in grace. Nor can the interests of the people and the anointed be now separated. The blessing rested on him, and on them because of him. The heart's interest in the kind of blessing is then sweetly and strongly expressed, and the sum of what Jehovah is, which makes it such, is declared from the heart. He is light, protection, gives grace and glory, and withholds no good thing from them who walk uprightly. The thought of what Jehovah is makes him resume all in one conscious word. O Jehovah of hosts, blessed is the man that trusts in thee. The way opened to Zion, royal deliverance in grace. It is a most beautiful returning celebration of Jehovah their covenant God with their heart, when the way, though through sorrow, is now opened to them into his known presence. Psalm 63 was joy in God in the desert when they had nothing else, the real character of one enhancing the depth and sweetness of the blessing of the other. This is joy in him when brought, or going up, to the enjoyment of him in the midst of what surrounds his presence. The following psalm takes up the blessing of the land and delivered people. In those that follow after we shall find Christ himself, as far as connected with the people, still with a view to the covenant relation subsisting between Jehovah and his people,